Hey friend, today I want to talk to you about something that may be happening in your business because it definitely happened in mine. And that is something that I have termed Info Junkie stage. Now, this is something that really may happen when a couple of things might be going on in your business. Now, first of all, what is the Info Junkie stage or phase? I call it either because it should be definitely a phase because it has to come to an end at some point. But what is it? Why is it actually important for your business? Why is it helpful for you and your goals and the things you're looking to do and what you can actually do to get out of that? So I think that in most phases of a business, there comes a time when you are going to look for information to help you to get to a next place, right? A next phase, a next goal, a next something, and you start to really just consume information. And this could be in a lot of forms. Of course, today information comes mostly online and social media, but of course there's a lot of books, blogs, websites, things like that. And so what I call Info Junkie Phase is a place that you come to in your business where you're consuming and consuming and consuming information, and you feel like you're doing research or you're learning and you're getting the free opt-ins and you're watching the webinars and you're on all the email lists, but you're not actually doing anything for your business. So that's a term that I made it this all on my own, just called Info Junkie Phase. And I think it's really vital for your business. And it's something important to go through. And by all means, I think it's really great to do some learning and to get different ideas and things like that. I think it's important to do that. But I also think that it's really, really vital for you to get out of that phase as soon as you can. And here's why. Number one, because most likely what's happening here is you're consuming a whole lot more content than you are creating for your business. I heard something recently that really stuck with me. Stuck with me? That was a combination of the two. That I think is just so important when it comes to making progress in your business. And that is, when you really are serious about what you're doing, you have to start creating more content that you're consuming, because your audience needs content. They need value from you. They need education. They need inspiration. And you need to start to showcase yourself as an authority in your field, right? And with all the information that you have from your experiences and from your life and through your business. And so it's important to do that. But you may be in this phase for a couple of reasons. And I came to it for a couple of reasons, particularly because I was stuck in my business and I didn't feel like I was getting the results that I wanted. And so I started seeing all these Facebook ads about, grow your network marketing business a new way and make it authentic to you. And here's how you can kind of use the power of social media to, share your message and connect with an audience and help people. And that was super important to me because I felt like the things that I thought I was supposed to do in my business were just not things that I really wanted to pursue, right? And so you may come to this phase when you're just reading and learning and researching and doing all that because you're just not getting results, and that's totally normal, right? You also might be there because you're just looking for different solutions to do something. Maybe you're looking for new ideas. Maybe you're just trying to get some creativity flowing, something like that. Of course, you can get to Info Junkie Phase that way as well. And probably because you're just looking to do something differently. You're seeing what's out there, but you kind of do have this shiny object syndrome. And I know that's fun for a little bit and it's valuable and it's like mind-blowing to see the amazing things that are happening, but it really does have to come to a stop eventually. But it's normal to be in this phase. It's to just be learning and signing up for the free opt-ins and being on the email list. And again, the webinars is a big thing. I mean, how many webinars have we watched about how to grow our business and do different things? And I think those are all great. Here's a couple of reasons why it's good to be in this phase and it's good to be learning. Number one, because it helps you get clear on the ideas that you have for your business. Because some things are going to be out there. You're going to see some things that probably don't resonate with you, that don't match up with your skill sets or something like that. So you can get clear on the things that really would be great for you to do specifically in your business by learning and seeing and doing. And by all means, you're not going to copy people, but it really just helped you get you a little bit inspired. Number two, it gives you some insights on new ways to do things. Of course, that's where some of the ideas come in. I mean, because also finding new ways to what softwares are out there? What are people doing? What are like the live streaming options these days? And what are great techniques to use for email lists? And there's new things happening all the time. Every single day it seems like we can't come up. So it's great to do that because you're going to get in touch with some of those new things for sure to do for your business. So I think there's a third reason why it's important to go through this phase is that it gives you clarity on what business model works for you, right? If you want to grow a business and you're thinking, this is only what my organization is telling me to do or what training I've seen, and they just don't resonate with you, going through this phase is really going to help you find a business model that works for you in your life, right? And so I would have never known that there were different ways to do a business if I wasn't exposed to it in some way outside of my organization, and my team specifically. So by all means, this could really be a great thing to catapult you to find that joy again, to get your passion back to do your business, because there are different ways to do a network marketing business, an online business, just like there are as many different people in the world, right? So it's a great to give you new ways of finding a business model. I think it's also important to go through this phase because you realize you're not alone in doing it. Everybody goes through this. I think somewhat in some point. If you have, please tell me you have. I would love to know that. And then also, again, it gets you inspired. It gives you ideas. I think it can really ignite your fire back and connect with the reason why you're doing this. And, start to have more conversations with people about ideas that you have and collaborations. And so it's important to do this. But like I have said before, I think this phase of you just of anybody consuming information and doing all the things has to immediately stop once you know it's the right time to stop. Most of the time, this will come just naturally. You're going to find something that works for you and you're going to go and do it. This is actually what happened to me when I joined a mastermind group. I just loved the energy there. I loved the model of what they're doing. I felt like I connected with the message and the people. And I actually just, stopped doing all the things that I was kind of looking for and doing all the research. And so a way to do that is unsubscribe from the email list that you're on, because you're going to get inundated with information and take this training and do this course and all that. You can actually, unsubscribe yourself from the list that, you may have signed up for in doing your research, right? So that's a way to do it. Unsubscribe from the list. Find a training that works for you and immerse yourself in it. Some of the times they say people don't have success in doing the business because you're just following all these shiny objects and you're trying to do different things. Like every different week, there's something new. You really have to stick with one method that works for you to grow a business and just run with that, become an expert in that, teach your team that kind of thing, right? Well, it's our great self-discovery phase. It definitely should come to an end because, like I said, you have to start creating more content and value and communicating and doing education than you are consuming it. And so file the resources that you have, go back and look at them when you need to, but you have to move on your own path to start making some things happen. And so the best way to breathe some life into a business that may be in a lull after you've been doing that and you just feel like you haven't been present is to just start to talk to people, send a message to people on your team, to your customers, to your clients, start to share things on social media, go behind the scenes of what it's like every day in your stories. And those are hopefully some things that are going to help you just naturally progress out of research phase, info junkie phase, and into action phase in your business and getting all those great things to happen. So please let me know if this has happened to you. And when you want to see more about this topic, come find me at jessicawangler.com. You will find this in our blog post section on the site. And I wish you a great day in your business today, everyone. Thanks so much.